gladiators of ancient Rome, warriors, entertainers, and symbols of power. In ancient Roman history, gladiators were fighters who engaged in combat, often to the death in public arenas. These brutal spectacles, which reached their peak during the height of the Roman Empire, were much more than mere entertainment. They played a significant role in Roman society and politics. Origins of gladiators. The concept of gladiatorial combat is believed to have originated from Etruscan funerary rites, where slaves would fight to honor the dead. By the 3rd century BCE, the Romans had adopted this practice, and gladiatorial games became a regular feature of public life. Initially, they were held as part of funeral ceremonies for important individuals, where combat symbolized the sacrifice of life in honor of the deceased. However, over time, the games evolved from sacred rites into grand spectacles meant to entertain the masses. The life of a gladiator. Gladiators were typically slaves, prisoners of war, or criminals, though some were free men who volunteered for the potential fame and fortune. They trained in special schools known as ludi under strict discipline. Different types of gladiators were equipped with varying weapons and armor, each style designed to create dynamic and thrilling matches. Some fought with heavy armor, while others relied on speed and agility with minimal protection. Despite their status as slaves, successful gladiators could gain significant fame and adulation from the public. Some even won their freedom and became legends in their own time. However, the majority lived short, violent lives, often ending in the arena. Gladiators and Roman society. For Romans, the gladiatorial games were more than mere violence. They were a display of power, honor, and Roman values. The games were used by politicians and emperors to gain favor with the people. For instance, Emperor Augustus held grand games to showcase the strength of the Roman Empire and to solidify his rule. In fact, many emperors would stage extravagant events to demonstrate their wealth and the empire's might. These games were often held in the Colosseum, which became the most iconic venue for gladiatorial combat. Social and political influence. The gladiatorial games served several key functions in Roman society. 1. Entertainment. The games were a major source of entertainment, providing a form of escapism from the challenges of daily life. Romans of all social classes, from the poor to the wealthy elites, attended the games to witness the fierce battles. 2. Political tool. Politicians and emperors used the games to gain public favor. By sponsoring games, they demonstrated their generosity and care for the people. The phrase, bread and circuses, captures this strategy, providing food and entertainment to appease the population and maintain social order. 3. Moral lesson. The games were seen as a way to display Roman virtues such as courage, strength, and endurance. The bravery of gladiators, even in the face of death, was admired. Romans believed that witnessing these displays of valor reinforced their societal ideals. 4. Control. The games helped to pacify the population, providing a form of social control. Spectacles like these offered a controlled outlet for aggression, which was believed to help maintain order in a vast and often restless empire. The decline of gladiatorial games. By the 5th century CE, with the rise of Christianity and changing social values, the popularity of gladiatorial games began to wane. Christian leaders condemned the games as barbaric and immoral, emphasizing compassion and human dignity over violence. Additionally, the economic strain of the declining Roman Empire made it difficult to sustain these expensive spectacles. The last known gladiatorial games were held in 404 CE. While gladiators no longer fight in the Colosseum, their legacy endures. The image of the Roman gladiator, a symbol of strength, endurance, and sacrifice, continues to captivate imaginations and remains an integral part of Roman history. The legacy of the gladiators transcended their historical context, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture, sports, and even modern perceptions of entertainment and heroism. Cultural legacy. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the idea of gladiatorial combat evolved from historical fact to legend. Gladiators became symbols of resilience and defiance against overwhelming odds, representing the struggle for freedom, honor, and survival. These themes resonate in modern literature, films, and television, where gladiators are often depicted as tragic heroes who fought against both their physical opponents and the oppressive systems that enslaved them. Movies like Gladiator, 2000, revived interest in the historical and symbolic importance of these warriors, bringing their stories to new generations. The gladiatorial games also influenced the development of modern sports and combat competitions. The spectacle of violence, carefully choreographed to entertain, can be seen echoed in various professional sports today, especially in events that involve high stakes, physical prowess, and public spectacle, such as boxing, wrestling, and mixed martial arts. While modern athletes are not fighting to the death, the sense of honor, fame, and glory associated with victory in these arenas draws on the same human emotions that once captivated Roman crowds.
And I'll go